Hi, it's 3 a.m. Dylan, what did you think of Godzilla King of the Monsters?
Did you know
Oh boy.
that Lil Jon, the Lil Jon song called Real Nigga Roll Call featuring Ice Cube, has the Guinness World Record of the most cuss words in a single song?
Can you
329.
can you list them all one by one?
So
Wow.
yeah, you learn something new every day.
Doesn't feel like enough, honestly. I think they could have
It doesn't. It really
could have
doesn't.
gone for like a little more. Talk
There's a
about
clean version of it actually. Did you know that?
talk about selling it short.
I thought it was a great movie. I liked it a lot. Except for some parts. I didn't like the mom character. I was doing my classic POC narration.
Yeah, the I hate this character and I'm gonna be mad about it for the rest of the movie. Because that's what you do. You get mad. And
I'm one of those people that I hate when all the problem is caused because of someone being stupid.
yeah,
And I used Patrick from SpongeBob as a reason as to why I can't watch the show.
which I
'Cause
disagree. Which I disagree because I love Patrick.
his stupidity
continue.
pisses me off.
You're wrong, but continue.
So it's like everyone's saying, "Don't do this," and then she's like, "I'm sorry." Like, no, the fuck you're not. Like, what are you doing? And she just blows the shit up. I'm like, all right, you're on the hate list now. Fuck you.
I love this movie. I think it's Godzilla as I remember him. Like, I'm a little disappointed with the human element because it's like the pieces are there for like a good like human story, but it's not like it's like the opposite problem of like the 2014 Godzilla movie, because in that movie they give us a great human story and then they chop it up when they fuck it up when they kill Bryan Cranston's character.
They
And then
destroyed it,
Yeah,
ruined it.
And so in this one, it's like you have all these characters having these supposedly like meaningful interactions, but you never get like the backstory to that. Like, you know, you just see you see one snippet like at the beginning of the movie, and then like you don't get nothing after that aside from like a clip on an iPad in one scene, and that's it. Like, I think if the movie like spent like at least like 10 to 20 minutes, maybe a half an hour on like what happened like in San Francisco.
Make me care about these characters.
Like, give me a little bit of their family life, and then show the son dying, and then we can like hop into like.
It definitely should have started with a flashback scene in the
like,
beginning.
It could have been this like intense like okay, you know, they're hanging out, you know, they're in San Francisco, maybe they're on vacation or whatever, you know, because we don't know why they're there. They never tell us why they're in San Francisco. So like they're there, you know, and then like, you know, the Mudos show up, Godzilla show up, they start fucking scrapping each other, you know. Maybe give us like a 5 minute, maybe less, like a 2 minute fight, you know. And, you know, we're seeing them, like, avoid it, you know. They're going around, like, destruction's happening. They're trying to survive, and, you know, tragically the son dies, and yada, yada, yada. That could have been good, you know.
Cut to black.
And then
blank years later,
and then we can go to like the scene where Vera Farmiga, you know, she's sitting there in the room watching the news, you know, and she's crying or a tear, you know. And it's just like, yeah, I think that would have been great, because then the movie could have been like, you know, how grief like affects a person, because I feel like that's what they were going for, you know, just, you know.
I think it was too, but it was just stupid.
Yeah, they keep talking about like Andrew this and Andrew that, and I'm like, who's Andrew, man? Like,
yeah, who the fuck is
I don't know him enough to feel anything while these characters are talking about him, you know. It's superficial.
It's like what I was saying earlier. Make me care about these characters. Like
Yeah.
even though it's all about the monsters, which great fights overall. For like the first movie was trash with the fights.
Yeah,
This
they
one
only have like
I
one good
liked
fight
it.
at the end. This movie, I love the fight in Antarctica. I love the chase sequence with Rodan. Um,
Bro,
uh,
I love the part where the dude
yeah.
ejects out of his seat into the dude's mouth.
That
That
guy's
was the
played by the
funniest thing.
director too, which is the funniest part.
That's the funniest thing ever.
I love that.
That was
Um,
great.
I love the scene where Mothra hatches, like when like the music is playing and the stars are coming down from space. I thought that was cool. Like I love it, you know. And the final fight is awesome. It's a little poorly like choreographed, but overall I like it.
I didn't like that she had to like sacrifice herself. I felt like there was some
But
there were
thing
some
about
sacrifices that hit me a little hard. I ain't gonna lie.
the thing about Mothra is that she always, it's kind of like tradition for her to die, like in every Godzilla movie.
Oh, doesn't she? She has a never-ending cycle or something like that, right?
Yeah, yeah, she has like a cycle of like the like life and death.
She's like a phoenix.
Yeah, yeah, death and rebirth. That's why they show like they found a giant egg, like in like the little news recordings, because that's like a
She
tease.
just respawns somewhere else. Isn't it
Yeah.
like the new incarnation has all the memories from the last one, right?
Yeah, the director hints at that. Like he said it in a tweet. Is like, oh yeah, that's the thing. She does that. She has like a genetic. She has like a genetic memory. You know that the
Right.
head, the three heads that they have like names from the like the staff gave them.
I did not know
I
that.
think it's 1, 2, and 3 in Japanese. I forget what.
Ichi Nisa. No,
Yeah.
Ich Nisa. No, Ichi. It is Ichi.
Yeah, but I know the third one. He has like the number 3 in Japanese, but they also just call him Kevin because he's like he's the head that gets like bullied the most in the movie by like the middle head.
I love it.
Yeah, so it's like
Shout out
that's
to
why
my
I love
boy.
like rewatching the movie, because like you notice like the stuff that you read about and it's like awesome. But yeah, other than like those like story discrepancies, the movie like it's like I'm not one to like harp on like how faithful a movie should be. Like I'm not gonna shake my fist and like it has to be faithful to Godzilla. But this is such like an old school like cheesy Godzilla movie. Like all it needed was like a few more minutes of straight up fighting and it would have been completely perfect. But you know.
I was telling Jan during the movie that I wish it was just two more monsters introduced in the fighting to give it almost like a 3v3 fight, because I
Yeah.
felt like the Mothra fight against the fire god thing, I don't remember the name of it.
The Rodan.
I felt like it was a Rodan, yeah. I thought it was a little short.
Yeah.
So they could have definitely added another monster fight.
Or they
within the other
could
two.
have just made the fight like a little longer, like maybe have like, because in the original movie where King Ghidorah comes from, Godzilla, Rodan, and Mothra team up, so they could have just had them like, you know, like do a little like homage to that and have Rodan like team up with Godzilla and Mothra and try to take down
Yeah.
Ghidorah, you know, like the old school fights where everyone had to pile on Ghidorah just to win, you know. That's how they used to do it, like in movies like Destroy All Monsters. Like Godzilla could never really beat him by himself until like the 90s movies where they made him like so powerful, like he obliterates like everything.
I wish the teaser at the end for Skull Island and all that, and how it was a panning shot
Yeah.
through the mountainous like riverside and whatnot.
Yeah.
I thought it would have been really cool if it had some type of transition to Kong's eye opening for like whatever reason. You know what I mean?
It could have been like a recreation of the ending scene from Kong Skull Island, but like they could have showed like the older Kong that's gonna be in the new movie.
Yeah, like make an echoing sound in the back or something, because the news clippings were saying that all the Titans were going to Skull Island for some reason. For
Yeah.
someone who for people who did not look at the credit scene.
Yeah.
So it's like, what if he hears them come? Like, just make footstep sounds or something, you know? And then he opens his eye, and it's like, you know, I thought that would have been really cool.
Yeah, but I
It's
do
a really
like
cool
I do like the cave painting though. I think the cave painting like is awesome.
Oh, like how it lined up to make Kong's
Yeah,
face.
yeah, and then, how it just lines up with the music at the end, and it's just like, oh yeah, this is gonna happen. By the way, but I think they should have teased a little more. I think they held back a bit with the teasing for the next movie,
Yeah, I thought it would. I thought that would be cool.
which I get
Just-
now because apparently Godzilla vs Kong is like really short in comparison to these other movies in terms of
Wait,
runtime.
really?
Yeah, apparently it's gonna be like only like an hour and a half long.
No, what?
Yeah, but
Wait,
apparently
are they
it's
gonna
all
pull
fighting
Endgame?
though. Apparently it's all fighting, so. It's
Okay,
like,
never mind. Then. I thought they were gonna pull like an end game and make it a part 2,
nah.
or like an alternate kind of thing.
This movie didn't make
Because-
enough money for them to warrant like making like a double Kong versus Godzilla feature. Because this movie bombed. Godzilla King of the Monsters, it fucking bombed at the box
Oh yeah,
office.
it got a 42% on Rotten Tomatoes, 6 out of 10 on IMDb, I think it's called.
And it only did around 378 million, which like wasn't it was barely enough to like break even. So it was basically-
386 million.
It's like
0.6.
it barely broke even or something like that. So it barely did enough. Like it barely made enough money.
A 48 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I disagree with that score though.
I can see why people would.
No, because that's the 48 is the critic score. If you look at that audience score, that it's way higher. But you know, it's a review aggregate, like so it's like it's just what the critics thought. So it's like whatever. I think the movie was really fun, personally.
I think it deserves a better like score. I think it deserves a better score.
Because I think it's a fun movie. It's a good monster movie.
For real, it was a. I think where the negative points come in is definitely in the human parts, because I have very small gripes about the monster part.
Yeah.
It just all came down to the human part. I can't like
very boring, very
bland.
yeah. And aside from Dr. Serizawa and like his whole like sacrifice sequence,
Which I kind of could see coming. It like everything was kind of it was like a classic movie trope. Oh shit, we need to bring back this dude. Nothing's working. Noble sacrifice.
yeah.
It's like a similar setup to it's a similar setup to what happened in Kong, except this one
Yeah.
actually worked.
Yeah, poor Cole, man.
Poor Cole, my hero, dude.
Better have a memorial service for him in the next movie.
But I was okay. I'm gonna put a little prediction. I know it's not gonna happen though. I just think it would be cool. Then I guess that's not really a prediction. I just think this would be cool. If you remember back in like the early 2000s, movies would have like alternate endings. They don't really do alternate endings anymore.
Yeah.
I think it would be really cool if they had like the canon ending and then the alternate ending. So it's like, say the canon ending is Kong wins, right? Underdog wins, right? And obviously Godzilla fans are going to be pissed about that. But there's an alternate ending where Zilla wins and we get to see that. And then if you want to like, let's say this movie like explodes, does really well. That's a universe right there. That's two separate timelines that they can work off of either one. So
I mean, if they pull off like, if they pull off a victory for either of them, like in a cool way, I think it wouldn't matter. I don't think it would matter which one would win, because if they can just pull it off in a way that feels like believable and like interesting and like
I hope Kong wins because the odds are very stacked against him.
I'm a Team Godzilla all the way. Team Godzilla.
Okay, all right, calm down.
If Godzilla does not win in this movie, you're gonna hear it here, folks. if Godzilla does not win in this movie, I will. What should I do? What
What you gonna do?
am I gonna do? I will. I'll do a terribly embarrassing thing on camera.
Oh no.
I will. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going.
You gotta do it.
I don't want to do something too extreme because I'll just chicken out and not do it.
You gotta do an 8-hour stream where you role play as Chris Chan the entire time without breaking character.
Well, Crystal sent me a Sonichu medallion. It should be coming in the mail soon. So. She handcrafted. It looks just like the real thing, by the way. I'll make sure to. All right, you.
Yeah, I gotta find this up.
If Godzilla does not win, I will dress up as Chris Chan and stream for 8 hours. This is real. This is happening. I'm posting this video like 30th, or the day before the movie comes out.
Holy crap! It is. That's right.
Like Wednesday, we will see. I don't have the exact like. If Godzilla does not win, I will do that. But if Godzilla does win, Dylan, you have to dress up as Chris Chan. And you have to stream for 8 hours.
How the fuck am I gonna dress up as Chris Chan?
I don't know. Just, you go to Marshall's, right? And you find the coolest, drippiest polo. I almost said shittiest.
What the hell is a Marshall's?
You don't know what a Marshall's is?
No, what is that?
It's like a clothing store, dude.
What the fuck? Marshalls?
You never been to a Marshall? Okay. What's a
No.
What's a clothing store?
I'll go to Plato's Closet. I bet you anything he's got something there.
Maybe it's like a South. Go to like a Goodwill.
Wait, why am I doing? I didn't bet anything.
Well, that's too bad. If I have to bet something, there has to be like a vice versa. Okay.
No, you did it yourself.
Fuck off, dude. You're in the video. You're in it now.
Or what?
Or what? Or also
Or what?
Or
what you gonna do? Whoa! Why are you moving your hand there? What? What you gonna do?
I'm gonna come over and do really naughty things to you.
I don't know. Naughty? I'm not rope.
You know, I think this is a perfect time to end the video. This is going off the rails.
Man,
what?
What do you rate Godzilla, King of Monsters?
On the, I give Godzilla, King of the Monsters, a 100% on the Zilla meter, the monkey meter. I give it 100% on the. I give it an A++, but that's because I'm biased. Okay, it's probably not that great of a movie, but I love it so much.
I think I'm gonna definitely give it probably 7 Lil Jon What's out of 3.
Little who's? Lil Jon. That's the guy, right? This is the singer.
Huh?
That's the singer, right?
Yeah.
I feel like an old man. That's a singer, right? That's a guy. He sings, yeah.
Yeah. He goes, what?
He goes,
okay.
He goes, what? Okay. Yeah.
He talks like Tarzan in Kingdom Hearts.
Not Clayton. Not Clayton.
Sora, fuck Kyrie.
Donald, Goofy. Yeah.
Help me plow this Jane girl. Okay, we're derailing.
Yeah, this is. We're not.
It's late.
Yeah.
Why do we always film late? Damn it.
That's your fault.
Oh, yeah,
You said late.
I didn't think.
Put the evidence on the screen. Thank you. You're fucked now, dude. They're coming at your door. You hear that? You hear that? You're so fucked, dude. What do you have to say for yourself, dude? Dude?